If that boy don't love you right now, he will never ever so in love with you. And the next, he's blue ticking you on WhatsApp. You lose your morals. Yeah? Let's go. Hey friends, so today's topic is another juicy one. Today we're going to talk about red flags to look out for during dating. This channel is about helping one another navigate this whole relationship life, navigate fashion, dedicated to the girls. Okay, go to war without your armor, without your helmet, without your breastplate, without your your weapon. You might not make it that far. First points that you need to look out for is no title. Having no title. I'm not going to be specific about the timeline. You know when it's time to be serious, and if you guys have no title, at that point you don't know what you are. This guy's not trying to tell you where you guys stand. Words like we vibing, or we just kicking it, or let's not put a title on it. Then run for the hills. This is time. You're investing time. You can waste money and you can make it again, but time you never get back. So if this guy is not trying to tell you what you guys are, or is not giving you a title, run for the hills. This is for the people that want genuine relationships, meaningful relationships. So the next red flag is if he's intimidated by your achievements, your strengths, or your successes. This is a very important one because when you're dating, most of us are searching to find a life partner. If you find that he's intimidated by your successes, by your career, your goals, then you have a problem. Because here's the thing, when you guys are in the dating stage, the weaknesses or the things that you don't like about each other, they can only intensify in marriage or in a commitment where you guys have a child. The achievements that you have or your strengths already make him feel a certain way. Understand that it has nothing to do with you. He is not comfortable in his masculinity. That's a real problem, guys, because as women already we give up a lot when we get married. We give up a lot. We give up our surnames. We give up our time because we have to take care of kids at some point, and we also have to take care of the house, and do what women do what wives do what girlfriends do, right? So when you have that little time and you pursue your dreams, you need to have a man who cannot be intimidated by that. In fact, you need a man who's supportive, who's your cheerleader, who cheers you on. You need a man who's gonna ask you, so baby, is this what you're trying to do? Wow, I'm so proud of you. What can I do to make this experience better? What can I do to make you reach this goal easier, to help you? That's the type of man you need. People go through seasons in life, and at some point, somebody else might be earning more than the other. Now you need to think about those types of situations because life is not always a straight line. So therefore, if you're with this guy and he's intimidated by your successes, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have low self-esteem. You're going to see the person that you care for, the person that is closest to you, not cheering you on, not happy for your achievements. The partner you choose has the ability to affect your life. When you choose your partner, take your time. Look for these red flags. Obviously, you will have one or two. They're not robots. They're human. They make mistakes. They have insecurities just like we do. However, if you see too many of those red flags, you need to run. You need to run. You need to get out of here. Pick your bags, pack your weave, pack everything and get out of there. One day he's hot, the next day he's cold. The next day he's so in love with you, and the next he's blue ticking you on WhatsApp. Which one is it? Those are mind games. Real men don't play mind games. Real men make their intentions very clear from the get-go, and you don't have to have a calculator busy trying to figure out, does he like me, does he not? That is too much stress, guys. That is way too much stress. If somebody really cares about you and they're dating you, They will constantly make sure that when they're available and they have time, they give you as much attention as possible, and obviously you give them that attention back. But people who play mind games will love you for 3 weeks and then for the next week completely ignore you. You know that saying that you build a habit in 21 days, right? So if somebody's loving you for 3 weeks, and then the next week you're like, but I thought we were good, he was amazing, we were talking every morning I received good morning texts, phone calls, and then suddenly it goes dead, he ghosts you. He is trying to love bomb you so hard that you're used to it, that you build a habit, that it becomes like a drug, that you're addicted to it, and then suddenly he's going to take it away. And when he takes it away, you start forgetting your worth. You start becoming very desperate. You start being willing to do anything that he wants you to do, even though it's against everything that you stand for. You lose your morals. Yeah? I know there's genuine guys out there. I definitely know there's genuine guys who don't come in with games, and they also get played and get hurt. Don't hate the player, they say, hate the game. But we don't like players over here. And if you find yourself in a situation where he's playing mind games with you, then you know what? You don't need to play the game back. You just need to walk away. And if you can't walk away, just don't fall for it. Alright? Alright. If you're loving these tips, if you're loving these points, if you feel like it's talking about you, or you feel like it's going to be helpful to you, please subscribe. But the next red flag is pay attention to who he takes you to. I mean, meeting friends is great and can be a very, very good sign that you guys are going somewhere. However, it's not enough.
Wow.
This guy is always taking me to his friends only. Like, I've literally never seen his mother or his father. No pressure, you know, it differs. Some guys want to do it quickly, some guys take their time, and that's okay. I mean, that's their mother, that's their father. They put them on a pedestal, and whoever they bring to their parents, they want to make sure that it's the right one and they're making the right decision. So don't even worry too much about that. If you guys been together long enough and you're realizing that, whoa, he's only taking me to his friends. Here's another one. Don't ever be tricked into believing that when you see his siblings, like his sister or his brother, that you guys are going somewhere. No. Why I say that is because, first of all, just remember your relationship with your sister or your brother. When you tried to sneak out to go to that party, didn't your sister cover up for you? Didn't your sister help you with your lie to your mom or to your dad? Let's say you're doing something wrong that you shouldn't be doing. Didn't your siblings help you out? Get out of that sticky situation. So what makes you think those siblings cannot do the same for their brother or their sister? What makes you think they are genuine and they're like, no, he's so serious about you, he's been talking about you all the time, and then quickly you are sold on that lie? Do not be sold on lies. It has to be his mom or his dad. Even in those cases, sometimes you'll find that some moms play along, you know, it's reality. Some dads play along, but at the back of their minds, they're like, oh, he's bringing the 10th girl, but let me just play along because I don't know why they do that. They shouldn't be doing that. You need to be ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay? This next red flag is unpopular. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's the truth, and it's the strongest point that you could ever possess in this dating game. Don't give it up. Yes, I said it. Don't give it up. Soul ties are so real, guys. That is why you need to be very, very careful about who you let into your intimate space. If you believe in God like I do, then you know that spiritual ties are very, very real, and they have very serious repercussions. They could delay your success, they could delay your prosperity. Be careful. Do not give your body to just any man. They didn't earn it. You know, your body is the temple, therefore protect it, take care of it. Don't just allow anybody to come into your space. Okay? Let the church say. I'm going to give you a short story on why I say this, and obviously many people can attest to this as well. So I had my first boyfriend ever in my entire life. I had my first boyfriend. This guy was so cute, so handsome. Like, to me, he was everything. He had everything, because all the girls in our area wanted him. One day he asked me out and I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. Mistake. Here's the thing. He knew that every girl wants him. He saw something in me, maybe insecurity, I was shy, I was quiet. And maybe he thought he could get away with a lot with me. So we dated for a couple of days, a week or two max. Then one day he was like, yeah, this time around, you must come to my place and visit me there. And then a light bulb went on in my head right there. Why is it important? Why are you pushing it so much? Like, can't we do what we always do? And then I could visibly see the guy change. I could visibly see his face. He was unhappy. But I realized, no, man, I'm not comfortable with this. He knows that. However, he doesn't care. He just wants to get me in his house. To do what? What can we do in the house that we can't do in the park? The entire walk, he was cold. He was ice cold. All our dates, he had been smiling. He had been funny. This day, because I said no, he changed just like that. I think from that day on, I grew into this person that I am today. This person who doesn't want women to be taken advantage of. Over the years, I've watched a lot of people suffer, and I think that sort of propelled me to be like, we are sensitive beings, we're emotional, we are loving, obviously more sensitive and more emotional, and we tend to lose in the games that men play with some of us. And that is why it's very important to have these tools. Consume content that makes you better. We love the gossip there and there. But never play a man's game. Just know your worth. Do your research. Come in prepared. Don't just date anybody. You're beautiful. You're worth it. You're smart. You're everything. And you don't deserve to settle. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. Be confident in your own skin. Follow these tips, okay? They're gonna help you. The future generation, we need to protect them. You don't have kids yet, that's okay. That's a great time to start. How do you protect them? You make sure you're informed, because even the Bible says that my people perish because of lack of knowledge, so that we don't trip and fall like the people behind us. Take this info, use it in your life, send it to your friend. Let's be amazing. Let's be amazing, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. It's gonna be lit. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all.